It's Tuesday, November 15th, 2022, here in Pacifica, California, MedakaMetal style. Pacifica, 12 miles south of San Francisco. The weather, 45 low, and it got up to 65, so it's getting really, really cold. Yay, metalheads. Not metalheads. MedakaHeads. Listening to this great old ZZ Top Afterburner 1985. That was a great year, I think. I was in Japan. Teen Wolf and Goonies. I was in Tokyo with my grandparents and my parents back then. Great times. So today I am supposed to talk about, yesterday I was moving some fish around, giving each Medaka more volume of water for the winter. And I was going to talk about why and depth matters when it comes to winter season. But I've been doing Medakatsu. I got back kind of late. It's getting pretty dark. I had to wash all these tubs out that I've been using during the warmer times. Getting rid of basically all these tiny guys. This one's from Japan. NV box 13. 13 liter. So 13 liters. Here's the math. 3.78 liters is a gallon. So this is probably like, divide that by 3, 4, 8, 12, 3.5 gallons. I was washing these, they're dry. This one is another tub that I use when it's warmer. MV box 22, that's a 22 liter. So 22 liter, 1 gallon is 3.87. So this is probably like 6, is the math right? Probably 6 gallon-ish. Well, you can see from these guys, they're super shallow, right? You have the Colemans. These are small, and then this one's a big tub that I use during the summer. But again, there's a lot of volume. I think this is like 15 gallons, but it's really like shallow, so I had to get rid of this one. So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing Medakatsu. What is Medakatsu? Long story short, I'm not going to go over explaining the whole volume thing. I'll try to do it tomorrow. Let me just take a real quick sip. The best beer of the day. I'm running out of things to say. The best beer of the day. It's not the first sip. It's not the second sip. It's not the first beer. But I guess it's the beer that I'm drinking when I'm recording a YouTube video, I guess. So today, kanpai chinchin chayo. Kanpai. Oh yeah. So it's not too much activity going. The water probably is 50. This one's warmer. This one's probably like at 56. Blue, white, green water, lighter, darker, retains more heat from the sun throughout the day, so it's a lot darker. It's a lot warmer. I mean, I could tell. All right, so Medakatsu. I think that's all I'll do today, since I'm going to run out of time. The sun is running out. I did all the Medakatsu today. I had to wash all these guys, wash all these tubs that I am not going to use during the winter because I'm moving them into a bigger, deeper tub. And hopefully tomorrow I'll talk about that. But what is Medakatsu? Medaka is rice fish, right? What is katsu? It's not tonkatsu, okay? Katsu is a abbreviated version of saying katsudo. what does katsudo mean in Japanese? Katsudo means activity. So medaka katsudo, medaka activity. You get it? Medaka ka, katsudo ka, dou. So to shorten that whole term, when you're actively doing something that's related to the medaka, right? You're spending time doing medakatsu. So I wash all these guys. These guys are drying and I'll put them in the garage, but for next year. So I guess learning Japanese with MedakaMetal. Today, Medakatsu. Medaka cuts. Medaka activity. Medakatsu. So when somebody asks you, like, why didn't you return my text today? Why didn't you return my email today? Why didn't you pick up the phone? You could just respond by saying, I was doing, I guess, Medakatsu. 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 Metalhead style. Not metalhead style, I guess. It's not heavy metal. It's not metal. MedakaHead style. So yeah. So thank you. Yeah. Let me take a real quick sip. This is turning into a vlog today. A blog isn't a vlog, a video, LOG. And since I promised that I was going to upload something, I figured I should and I will. Oh yeah. So I did my Medakatsu today. Wash all these guys. These are these little bins are dry. I'll talk about why I'm removing the medakas from these little bins and shallower bins for the winter season, transferring them into larger bins that are much deeper. Hopefully tomorrow I could get home sooner before the sun goes down and talk about what I was planning to talk about and the reason behind that. Yeah, I think that's what's important. Kind of like people just do it and without actually understanding the reason behind it. And I think it's better to know the reason why you do things, and then based on knowing what the needs are for the medakas for the winter, you take action, and that'll determine like what steps you want to take, right? Do you need larger bins, deeper bins, or whatnot? I hate saying whatnot, but I tend to say that. So again, thank you very mucho gracias for tuning in to the MedakaMetal, I guess, YouTube. And we'll do it again tomorrow. Hopefully I get back sooner. Again, today's word, Medakatsu. When you're actively doing something related to your medaka that you love so much. Yeah. Follow me on where? Instagram. So I live on Instagram. So Instagram at Taru Medaka. I keep on saying that wrong. Instagram, MedakaMetal. And questions, DM, just leave any questions or comments on YouTube, and if I know if I have an answer to the question, I'll try to answer. If it's something that I've never experienced, I will just say, like, I don't know, I haven't tried, but let's experiment. By the way, the food, the hikari, the wheat germ, I got a couple of responses from people that are trying it, and they're saying that their medakas are eating it. So that's a good start. If they don't eat it, yeah, I mean, obviously they have to get the appetite from the smell and all that stuff, right? So it has less protein, it has less fat, so obviously it's probably not going to be too appetizing, but if they're eating it, that's good. The other thing is collecting data. So I've asked them, like, yeah, they're eating, that's great, but let's see how they are come spring, right? And like, how did they do with that food when they're eating it? So again, it's like collecting data and understanding how the medakas react based on where you live. Temperature, climate is huge, environmental differences, and obviously we have different water, right? So people trying out different foods and just kind of observing the fishes and seeing how they developed in the US. There's plenty of data in Japan, but we don't have enough in the United States, I think. So again, any feedback like would be helpful for the Medaka community, I think. So try out different foods, look at the ingredients and feedback, right? I mean, if fishes die, Medakas die, then I mean, it's life, right? So you can't say lightly, we do our best, but again, we'll learn from it, right? So okay, so these are the guys that I moved in here yesterday, and they ate and they're doing well. So that's a little quick follow-up, and tomorrow hopefully I'll get home earlier and we could go through the whole why it's important to have a larger tub during the winter, the cooler seasons, than during the summer. Medaka activity level, hot water, temperature fluctuates during the winter based on the depth, stuff like that. So we'll do it again. Got kind of long, 12 minutes. Try to wrap it up in 10 minutes, but all right. So domo arigato. Thank you very mucho gracias. Today is learning Japanese with MedakaMetal, Medakatsu. That's a motorcycle going by, but Medakatsu. Do some Medakatsu. Medakatsu shiyouze. Love your Medakas, and we'll do it again mañana. All right, outs.